Hi, everybody, and welcome to Tony's Kids Happy Hour here for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Tony's Kids Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, flip on that notification bell. That way you get notified when all the newest content drops here at Tony's Picks. And we got lots of it here. YouTube content wise, you can see just about everybody here you see on today's happy hour, I think, has done a video. So definitely go check those out over Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Hey, more of that content is coming. You don't want to miss out on any of it. So, hey, welcome to the happy hour show, 5 p.m. Eastern time. We do this show. Maybe more like 5:10 Eastern. Sometimes it's a little bit after the hour. By the time we get things going in the back end and get things rolling, we usually start about 10 after the hour. So definitely, maybe we have a couple jello shots ourselves in the back to get us going here on the happy hour. But as always, we get the cappers, see how they're doing here on this Wednesday slate. And then we get right to those picks. We got some that have wrapped up already in the early action. And hey, still got a bunch of action tonight. Some WNBA as well. So let's get to the cappers, see how they're doing here. And then we'll get right to the picks for you. I don't know where to Ron. How are you doing here this Wednesday afternoon now? Depends
Yeah,
where you
doing
are.
great. Yeah, doing great there, Rod. I got my son home. He flew in from Canada last night. That's why I wasn't on here with you guys, but heard the show. You guys did a hell of a job. Thanks for shouting me out in that one. Yeah, I had a great night, baseball and the W. So looking forward to keeping that going. I got one going right now with the Red Sox. We'll see what happens.
Definitely. That one's in August 2-0 Red Sox as we speak there. And that one. Hey, I don't know where to Brian. How are you doing here on this Wednesday, Brian?
Doing good today, Rod. So far, we were 2-0 on our plays. I got about four more in for the rest of the night. Had a 3-1 night last night on our plays, so we're doing really good, man. Excited. The MLB's doing good for me right now, so just excited to get into it tonight, make some money.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Hey, let's get into it and get some money here in tonight's action. I don't know where to Ramon. How are you doing here on this Wednesday, Ramon?
Yeah, didn't know you have to arrive at a happy hour at the top of the hour, but I did ask the AI about the Tony's Picks Happy Hour show, and it said the cast resembles the cast of Cheers, and I think maybe you were Sam Malone, Rod, and maybe I'm Woody because I kind of look like him. But yeah, a couple winners in the WNBA last night, and rolling right now with those picks, 14-1. My last 15 WNBA. We got some action tonight, some Major League Baseball. And, oh, I heard that the NBA draft is tonight as well. So we got some things going on.
Definitely, I hear the NBA draft is going on tonight. Definitely, I won't be tuning in. I'll wait till the dust settles and the aftermath happens, and then I'll read about it as they talk about it the next day. I'm definitely not one of those draft watchers, betters type of guy that I got to get into the draft show. No, I'm good. They can pass right on by, and I'll read about the aftermath after it happens. I'm definitely not into the dramatics of those goings on in any sport, basketball, hockey. No, let me know when it's all over and who goes where. For me, I can't complain about yesterday. I hit my MLB play of the day and hit my WNBA play of the day. So, hey, let's get on to today's action. See if we can keep those rolling. We'll kick it off with the MLB action here. As I said, we got some in progress, some that have finished up, but we still have a few left to go here on the slate. So we'll split it up into we'll do 5 and 5, 4 and 5, 5 and 5, or 6 and 5. 6 and 5. 6 and 5 on the board. We go with Texas, Baltimore, Toronto. Hey, look who's back. Scherzer's coming back for the Blue Jays. Haven't seen him in a little bit. We'll see how he does there, taking on the Guardians. We got the homeless taking on the Tigers. We got Atlanta taking on the Mets. We got the Yankees taking on the Reds. Hey, and we'll throw in Rasmussen taking on Waka, Tampa Bay, and Kansas City. Kicking on over to Ron. What do you like here in the first 6 MLB we're looking at?
Well, I did a video on the Tampa Bay Rays. That's my spreadsheet play of the day. We ran almost 5 in a row, and Boston got walked off in the 10th last night. But try to get back at it with the Tampa Bay Rays. Just the way the Royals play at home, they're not doing too well right now. And I think Tampa's just on a roll. And with Tampa, the thing about it is, if you look at that ballpark that they pitch in, down south at that Steinbrenner Field, it really makes them prepare them for those other stadiums in the major leagues, the way they're pitching, and you can see that right now. And now they get into a pitcher friendly ballpark like Kansas City, they're going to do very well. So give me the Rays in that one.
Head on over to Brian. What do you like here in the first games we looked at in the MLB?
Yeah, let's look at the Blue Jays versus the Guardians there. I'm going to lean the over in the Guardians and Blue Jays game. I think the total is at 8 right now. So, yeah, it's 94 degrees there, humid, feels like 101. We got Max Scherzer on the mound for the Jays. He hasn't looked that great. And then Gavin Williams on the mound for the Guardians. I think he can give up a few himself, and then the Pens come in and handle the rest. So, yeah, we'll take the over 8 there. Look at the Athletics and the Tigers game. I'm going to lean Tigers run line there. The Athletics might battle back late in this one. Jack Flaherty hasn't looked too good, but I just think that the Athletics bullpen can give it up late in this game. And, they just used to blowing leads, blowing anything, really. They could just lose any type of game. So we're going to lead the Tigers run line there. And then looking at the Braves-Mets game, I'm going to take a shot here on the Braves, even though Didier Fuentes is on the mound. The Mets just haven't looked good. They're 0-5 in their last 5. Against the Braves have their number right now. I mean, the Mets bats just haven't woken up. Clay Holmes doesn't look good himself. He has a 3.24 ERA over his last 4. So I just think that the Braves could get to him, and we're going to take a shot with the Braves money line.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in the first ones we're looking at here for the MLB?
Yeah, Detroit on fire certainly right now, and going up against the Athletics, I think they'd be able to put up a big number here. They've gone over in 10 straight games, so why wouldn't it go over here again? They're 16-5 against left-handed starters, so I would imagine they'll pummel Lopez, and they just continue to be a little bit even underrated here at this price. But I'll take over in this game with the Athletics and Detroit here tonight. Rod?
And for me here, first one I'm looking at is give me the Nerfy there in the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Rolling along. Hey, you look the Braves. Nerfy is an underdog against the NL East. 12 straight Nerfies as an underdog against the NL East. So I'll take the Braves and Nerfy in that matchup. And no chance I'll be betting Jack Flaherty tonight. No chance. Not even with your money. Don't need to borrow it. Don't want to do it. Not going to touch that guy with a 10-foot pole. No chance. Look what he's been doing. His last 6 innings, he's given up 15 earned runs. That's not good. That's absolutely trash can. That's dumpster fire. That's awful. He has not been good. There's no way I could be laying this kind of price with a guy that's given up 15 runs in his last few starts. And, hey, we called Jacob Lopez the awful Lopez, right? Well, look what he's been doing. He ain't been no awful Lopez. He's been Mr. Dealin' Lopez. In his last 16 innings, he's given up 1 earned run in his last 16 innings of work over 3 games. And guess what? This equated to the homeless getting wins in the bad Jacob Lopez starts. Bad Jacob Lopez turned into real good Jacob Lopez. Give me the Athletics in the first 5 in that matchup. Give me the Athletics in the full game. I think they can rock Jack Flaherty. Ask the guy who is the Detroit Tigers fan in the chat how much he loves Jack Flaherty. I'm telling you. Fade Jack Flaherty in this spot. I'll take the homeless there. And that one. Hey, head on over to the next slate we got rolling here in the MLB. You look at what we got rolling in the nighttime action. We got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. We got the Cubs taking on St. Louis. We got the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Astros. We got the Dodgers and Yamamoto on the mound taking on Dollander and the Rockies. And, hey, we finished it off with the Marlins and the Giants. Well, head on over to Ramon to get it started. What do you like there in the late night MLB tonight, Ramon?
Yeah, I just got to gravitate to these Giants games under right now with Webb. Yeah, you know what? A few of these Marlins have touched him up, but I think at home, Webb will be okay here in this one. He's got a 2.5 ERA, so I like Webb's chances there to have a good game. I think Miami will be in this game. I think Cabrera's fine too. His ERA is 3.81, but he's had some success against a few of these Giants bats. So that's total's pretty low here tonight, but I think it's just like last night was 4-2. So going under at 6.5, under at -105, Miami and San Francisco tonight.
I think you got a 7. I think you might be able to find a 7 there in that one, Ramon. I see some 7s around the so definitely if you're liking that under, drop your number because I'm sure you can find yourself a 7 on that one there tonight. Hey, head on over to Brian. What do you like here in the late night MLB, Brian?
Let's see here. Looking at the Phillies-Houston game, I'm going to take that over 7.5. I did a little bit of a deep dive here. I know Zach Wheeler, he's looked fantastic this season. He's 7-2 with a 2.61 ERA. He's 3-1 on the road with a 2.86 ERA over 7 games. But I looked at over all of his game splits now. Going back, it's a problem. The Blue Jays, even the Rays, they all got to him for a few runs. So I think that the Astros can get to him here today for a few runs here. And I know the Phillies can get to Colton Gordon on the other side for a few. So I'm going to take that total over 7.5. It's 89 degrees with the wind blowing out 8 miles per hour as well. So we're going to take that total over 7.5. The Rockies and Dodgers game, I looked at Chase Dollander on the Rockies side. He's given up 4 earned runs or more in every home start this season except one, and that was in April. So we're going to take his over earned runs. That's at 3.5 right now, -110, and that's pretty much free.
Heading on over to Ron. What do you like here in this spot, Ron?
Yeah, I'm going to look at Kirby going against Joe Ryan there, Seattle and Minnesota. The last couple of days we've seen Seattle as the favorite. Now we're seeing him as a dog, and there's good reason why. George Kirby, man, gives up the home run. He's giving up the walks. He's got a 341 BABIP. He's just getting belted all over the place. I think if the Twins get right tonight, this is probably the spot. So give me the Twins -125.
And for me here in these games tonight, I'm with you, Ramon. Give me the under. I like the under 7 there. I think we've seen these two teams go at it, and it's definitely been low-scoring battles between them. In that 3-game series in Miami was an under. Last night was an under. I think we got another under here. Cabrera's looked real good against the Giants, especially in his last couple starts. I think you can mow down some Giants, and we know what Webb's been doing. He's been dealing as well. So give me the under there. And then I'm going to go the other way. I like the Philadelphia Phillies here in the spot with Wheeler going on the bump. Hey, we had the nice 1-0 duel yesterday. Expect the same type of game. I kind of like the under, but I think it goes to the Phillies side of things. And look what the Phillies have done this year after getting shut out. Hey, they follow it up with a win. 3-0 are these Philadelphia Phillies following a game they get shut out this year, and that's on the road. So give me the Phillies in that one. And then give me the over there with the Dodgers and Dollander, as Brian alluded to. Dollander definitely giving up plenty of runs. Yamamoto looking for a better start here, but the last time that Yamamoto started here in Colorado, the Dodgers gave him 13 runs of run support. So I don't know if we need to give him 13 runs of run support tonight, but give him enough. And then the Rockies, we know that they'll be able to get a couple off the Dodgers bullpen late. Enough to get us up over that 11 there on that one. Hey, that wraps up the MLB. Let's head on over to the WNBA action. We got a couple left on the board tonight. After all the dogs cashed in, if you would have done the dog parlay in the WNBA yesterday, you swept it. All 4 dogs came in the WNBA. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we don't see that happen again the rest of the season. But if there's 4 games on the slate, that all 4 dogs come rolling in. I just one of those spots last night. Hey, it happens. But it's a rare occurrence in the WNBA. So we got 2 games. We're looking at the Valkyries getting 9.5 in that one. And now we got the Sun up to getting 19 in that one. So you like the dog, you're definitely getting plenty of points. Well, I don't know where to Ron. What do you like hearing the two WNBA action tonight?
19. There's no LA 19. I don't care who it is. Even we saw the Sun go into Indiana and they covered that spread too. It was like 18 and a half, somewhere around there. So I think it's way too many points. And you look at this Aces team, we got tomorrow night, we got the Mystics on deck and a back-to-back. What is that? Is that 3-0 now, Rod? People on the back-to-back. We'll look at them tomorrow night, I think. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to shy away from the Aces tonight. I know the Sun are horrible, probably the worst team in the league, but can they stay within, what is it, 19? You said? So I'm not even seeing it listed. Yeah, I'll take the Sun plus and hold my nose there.
Yeah, I see 19. Most books, 19. Maybe you can search out an 18 and a half, but yeah, most books now 19 in that one. Yikes! I don't know where to Brian. Anything in the WNBA action for you tonight?
Nothing for me.
All good. I don't know where to Ramon, the hottest guy here at Tony's Picks on the WNBA action. What do you got for us tonight, Ramon?
That should pass with a 19-point spread. Another game with Liberty and Valkyries. We see Ionescu will give it a go here, fighting a little bit of an injury that ticked the number back up to 9.5 in this one. We know Golden State's awesome, man, really, quite frankly, covering these numbers, 6-1 at home, but I'm on the under here. It did tick back up here to 162 with the announcement of Ionescu in the lineup. I'm on the under here in this one. I can't tell you the Liberty goes under on the road because they don't, but they're playing the Valkyries here, and the Valkyries are doing some special things. So I've got it under here, 162 tonight, Liberty and Valkyries.
Yeah, for me here in this one, I definitely got no premiums here in this WNBA action. It's a tough slate. 19, it's almost like they're trying to cook you into getting you to take the Suns at 19. It would be a lean at best, but I really do think the Aces come out. Asia Wilson back. This is her third game back with Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, right? She played the first one, scored 24, played the last one. They were like, eh. And I think this is the third one they put things together. That's probably why this total is just kept, or this spread is just kept on a rise. So I would lean to the Aces to win by 20 plus. But I definitely, I don't blame you for not wanting to lay 19. So as I said, I couldn't get there with the premium. And then the Valkyries, same thing. They've been the hottest thing on the planet in the WNBA. So running to grab 9 they're giving away. I don't know, but want to grab in the 9. I think these are two teams. I don't know. I'm leaning to the favorite parlay. Yeah, I'm leaning to the favorite parlays here in the WNBA. As I said, we've seen 4 dogs all outright last night. Something tells me that these favorites are going to romp in the WNBA here tonight. I don't know. Just have the feeling that they're giving you a lot of points with the dog here tonight, especially after the dog went 4-0. I'm going to have to be doing the double favorite parlay in the WNBA tonight. Hey, that wraps up the sports action for tonight. Let's head on over to the parlay player prop game in the future. We leave it up to the capper to decide whatever they want to give out here in this segment. And then they'll let us know as well what they got going over at Tony's Picks, because that's where you can find the best we got our money on is over at Tony'sPicks.com. There's a quick link in the description. Get you right on over there. So head on over and grab our packages over there tonight, and let's make it a nice winning night together. Hey, let's get it started. Let's confuse everybody. Let's start with Brian to get us started here tonight. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, tonight's parlay, let's go with, like I said, that Chase Dollander over 3.5 earned runs. Let's go with that prop. Let's go with the over in that game as well, over 11. I like that play. And let's go with the under in the Miami-San Francisco game. That would be tonight's parlay, those 3. Over on the site tonight, I had a 3-pack that was in the earlier game, so that's done. I think 1 best bet left, and then I have a 5-pack, and I think 4 games are left on that 5-pack for tonight. So yeah, I went heavy today. I felt good about today's card. I felt good last night, and I left a lot of money on the table last night, so I went a little heavier today, and it's looking good so far. So hopefully, I don't regret it by the end of the night. But yeah, so yeah, we're looking to get back in order over on the site, and yeah, use that 2-for-1 capper promotion over there. Pair me up with your favorite capper. All these guys you're looking at on the screen here are hot. I mean, Ron Crawford's always on top. Rod's always on top. You know, Ramon's always on top. So please just pair me up with one of these guys, man. Let's get to the money.
Definitely. Let's get to that money here tonight on the Wednesday. Let's head on over to Ron. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack in Major League Baseball, and I had a very nice 7-1 day in MLB yesterday, and I got my best bet in the WNBA for tonight. For a parlay, I'm going to look at the MLS. Give me the Cincinnati Club, and I can't stand my Sporting Kansas City, and they are horrible as a dog. So take Charlotte over them tonight. So Charlotte and Cincinnati in the MLS. We do have soccer tonight, Ramon. So that's right. And of course, my KBO video is already filmed and ready to go up. And Tony did say this morning that'll be up by 8 Eastern now. Thank you to the editors of that for getting that going. Definitely. So you see that, and of course, me and Ramon got the 2-3 zone WNBA video for tonight. That was before some players were announced, so just take that with some consideration when you're watching that. So, yeah, like Brian said, we're all on the leaderboard. We're all doing a great job. These are the dog days of summer, and if you can cap here, you can cap anywhere. That's the way I look at it, and that's why they're looking for cappers. So make sure you tune in the morning if you want to be a capper. Get in there and let's make it happen.
Definitely tune into that morning show, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And hey, if you want to think you can do what it takes to do what we're doing here, giving out them winners, definitely you got your opportunity. Now is the time. Tune in 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll get you that link. Definitely join us on giving out your plays here as we're hiring here at Tony's Picks. So definitely jump on board if you like. Head on over to Ramon. What do you got for us tonight, Ramon?
Good thing I added a third Major League Soccer play. I said, what if Ron has MLS plays and he takes one of my Cincinnati, double endorsement from Ron and I. I'm going to go with Red Bulls tonight at Toronto, plus $1.10 on the 3-way. Maybe you like a minus a half at plus 110 there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to take. Red Bulls. I'll take them on the 3-way there, plus 110. Also, Dallas tonight, $1.30 at home on the money line here against San Jose. Maybe even lower than that right now. Red Bulls and Dallas, my 2-teamer tonight in Major League Soccer. Over at Tony'sPicks.com, I do have a 3-pack tonight with Major League Baseball. My 3 best plays are still to go, and I do have one play in the WNBA. I'll reiterate, I'm 14-1 in my last 15 documented plays in the WNBA. You can check it out. All of our picks are documented. That's why we're on the site at Tony's Picks, because of that documentation. So check it out. Get signed up. I got my $19 discount best bet tonight in the WNBA, Rod. So appreciate it. Let's have a good night here. I'll cancel my NBA draft picks here.
Nice. Well, that's up to you. That's your decision, right? That's just me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
I'll wish you luck and cheer you along with your winning NBA draft pick selections. It's the only problem with draft pick selections is they drive me nuts because you think you have it all broken down, and all of a sudden a trade happens. Or this random guy that the team that doesn't follow what everybody's predicted the draft order to be, and all of a sudden they throw that wrench in and go, now drafting Jonathan Smith from this team, and people are like, who? What? When? Where? Why? How?
And interesting here, whereas you in faraway places you can pretty much bet right into the draft. Here in Las Vegas, it's cut off 24 hours before the draft because of the information. The beat writers, Shams, and everything. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
Way tricky if they cut you off 24 hours before you get a lot of that information, because that's how you got to try to beat those draft bets is you hear the inside information. Well, because teams do the same thing. They have their guys that I think if this guy comes up when I'm gonna pick, they're taking that guy. So it's just kind of you gotta need to know what everybody else does. I just don't do it. One of those things. I'm I'm not putting my hard-earned money on draft
Brooklyn,
selections.
5 draft picks, so in the first round tonight, they're gonna draft the whole team.
Right? And that's in the first 5 selections. And every team gets a draft. So that's 28 selections. Yeah, no, I'm good. Hey, for me tonight, I've got my MLB play of the day over at Tony's Picks. It's still available. I had one go off earlier today. Dropped it. I decided to take Skeens, and Skeens did not show up. He got rocked early in that one. Early and often. Just a rough start for him. And hey, Mizrowski just continues to roll along. He did give up a couple hits, so people can't say that he didn't give anything out, but gave a couple hits, but got him a little bit of run support. And the Brewers got the job done there in that one. But my play of the day on a nice 9-2 run, you can scoop that up over at Tony'sPicks.com. Only play I got left on the board over there tonight, so definitely head on over and scoop that up. And for you guys tonight, what are we going to do here tonight? Tonight, I'm going to take a 2-teamer. We're going to take the under in the Giants matchup, and then we're going to take the Athletics. I think the Athletics can beat Detroit here. Take them straight up on the money line. A little 2-teamer for you. And then since you guys are talking about MLS, and there's not a whole lot of other action going on, you know, this New England squad at home as a home dog, they stink. They've lost 8 straight as a home dog. So give me Nashville there in that one to get the win over the New England Revolution. I see 8 losses as a home dog. Yuck. Give me Nashville in that one at a little plus price on the money line there. A little MLS action for you. If we go 1-0, I will definitely retire from the MLS. Retire perfect.
Get that one in there like Sean Higgs did. Got the WNBA in there. I'm done. Staying on top of the leaderboard.
I don't bet a whole lot on MLS, but there's one for you. And from what I heard, San Jose stinks. That's what I heard. So I think
the earthquakes.
They're betting against. You're betting against somebody there tonight, and I'm quite sure it's San Jose. So I like that one there as well. That's what I remember from the MLS. San Jose stinks.
You got me.
San Jose overs,
right?
Yeah.
I think that's. Where did I see that? Both teams to score in FC Dallas matches against San Jose. 10 straight. Both teams to score. That's crazy. And LA Galaxy is our overs as well. 3+ total goals matches in 9 straight as a dog. Yeah. Hey, that wraps up the sports action here for a Wednesday. Hey, appreciate everybody that tunes into the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. And as we alluded to, hey, if you think you got what it takes to be the next capper here at Tony's Picks, join us tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We got the open auditions available for you to jump aboard, give us some plays, join us on that morning show, and then, hey, maybe you'll be the next new capper here at Tony's Picks. Any final words before we head on out for Wednesday's evening action?
Good luck, everybody.
Now take Monterey over the Urawa Reds of Japan in FIFA World Cup. FIFA Club World Cup.
I don't know, Ramon.
I'll take one more look at that Dodgers-Rockies game. I know Yamamoto's on the mound for the Dodgers, but Yamamoto has looked shaky. His last 4 starts, he's only won 1 of those for the team. Over his last 2 starts, he's given up 8 earned runs, 3 to the Padres, 5 to the Giants before that. I'm going to take his over earned runs tonight, too, at over 2.5 at -120 on DraftKings.
Good luck with that one. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. See you again tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday evening. See you.
Good luck, everybody.